The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Up to 80% of the population gone by 2025? Damn. Military intelligence website Dep0Pul4Tion has recently indicated that an 80% population reduction is in effect over the next 2 years, and the G7 countries are near the top of the list. This, of course, is highly disturbing, and I regret to say, slightly more accurate than I'd like to admit. The G7 countries and their population reductions are the UK at 78.5%, USA at 70.2%, Germany at 65%, France at 48.1%, Italy at 30.6%, Canada at 29.7%, and Japan at 17.6%. They go on to state, it is advised that people temporarily distance themselves from the UK, USA, and Germany. These governments are planning the utter destruction of their own populations, and most are complying. It's almost like a suicide cult. This is what happens when a massive war is waged upon the people and they don't even know it. This is what happens when you honor fake authorities rather than your own temple. This is what happens when you trust pharmaceutical companies before you trust nature.
All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. It's the brother of Baal Gabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity, the 144,000 along with the rest of the 1/3. Teaching the names of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, prophesying against Mount Seir, which is modern day America, Mystery Babylon the Great. And you see the title, man, I'm not even going to say it, you know, by 80%, they want to bring down the numbers, man. And if you know, you know, about a year and some change ago, maybe either a little under a year, a little over a year, you had the Georgia Guidestones, which I believe it was a little over a year. You had the Georgia Guidestones that were blown up, which for the new listeners, the Georgia Guidestones were pretty much the 10 commandments of the wicked elite. And on the first commandment, which these commandments, they had it written in like 10 or 12 different languages on these stones. And the first commandment is they wanted to reduce the population to under 500 million. All right, that's what they wanted to do. They want to reduce the population to 500 million. So they're trying to wipe out billions of people, man. And we know that the YAB, the medical system, all of that has a big part in this agenda. And I'm trying to use my words as carefully as possible for obvious reasons. But we know that we're coming into a time, which the scripture I opened up with was Jeremiah 30 and 7. A time of Jacob's trouble, man, which is also going to be a time of Esau's trouble. It's going to be a time of trouble for the world, man. All right? Everybody about to feel this pain that's coming, man. These birth pains, man. Everybody about to feel it. All right? And the cherry on top is going to be Yahweh Shai coming back with the ICBMs. Salakia. With the ICBMs and with the chariots, man, to send fire on this place. But a lot of people are going to die at the return of Yahweh Shai. And even before the return of the Messiah, you're going to have great tribulation, earthquakes. Like recently, I just did a video yesterday on the earthquake in Morocco. Earthquake in Morocco claimed about over 2,000 lives, man. So plagues are being sent, man. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we are clearly at the end. So we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. Well, we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, I should say. And it's going to be a time like never before, man. All right? And they gonna try to bring down the population, man. Which that's already in effect. They're already with the chemtrails and the GMO foods, they got cancer in the foods now, man. The food has cancer in it. The water you drink is polluted. Not even real water. You got this bottled water, you know, that has cancer cells in the bottled water. So it's all a bunch of destruction, man. This devil is destroying the earth, man. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. This is let's go to Revelation 6. Revelation 6 in verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, right? And this red horse represents Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. So power has been granted to the devil, Esau, Edom, the people that rule the earth today. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has granted them power to take peace from the earth. Right, and that's what they're doing. They are taking peace from the earth by way of different wars, the pollution of the food, you know, different agendas that they have in place, like Agenda 21. They had Rex 84, different agendas that they have to bring down the number. All right. And really, they trying to get you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But we entering into a time like never before. We about to see a lot of people drop dead. All right, and you saw that after the first scamdemic. People on live television having strokes and giving the ghost, you know, literally just dropping dead on live TV. Coincidentally, not coincidentally, you know, after they took the yabba dabba do, right? Which we know this is all part of the agenda. But it says, and there went on another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, and that great sword just represents Esau's technology, his military might. And I believe in this video, he said that Deagle.com, this is a military website. Let me play the video one more time.
Up to 80% of the population gone by 2025? Damn. Military intelligence website Deagle.com has recently indicated that an 80% population reduction is in effect over the next 2 years, and the G7 countries are near the top of the list. This, of course, is highly disturbing, and I regret to say, slightly more accurate than I'd like to admit. The G7 countries and their population reductions are the UK at 78.5%, USA at 70.2%, Germany at 65%, France at 48.1%, Italy at 30.6%, Canada at 29.7%, and Japan at 17.6%. They go on to state, it is advised that people temporarily distance themselves from the UK, USA, and Germany. These governments are planning the utter destruction of their own populations, and most are complying. It's almost like a suicide cult. This is what happens when a massive war is waged upon the people and they don't even know it. This is what happens when you honor fake authorities rather than your own temple. This is what happens when you trust pharmaceutical companies before you trust nature.
All right. So there you have it, man. And, you know, another thing here in America, they have over 800 FEMA camps. Okay. Prison centers for the citizens. They're also building 15-minute cities. They got smart guillotines to chop the heads off of anybody who doesn't want to align themselves with the New World Order. And all this information can be researched, man. You know, the smart guillotines, the charagma, the RFID, micro, CHIP, which is all getting ready to take place, man. And anybody who doesn't want to get in line with this new system, this beast system that they're rolling out, they're going to cause you to be put to death. And there's going to be a lot of death happening in the near future. Okay, that's why we need Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai to protect us in this time, man. A time like never before seen on this earth, man. You know, a very dark time, evil time, man. I mean, brothers see videos on different judgments that go out. You know, you see videos of Jake deleting themselves, you know, deleting each other. But that's nothing compared to what we're about to see, man. This is Psalms 91:7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So you're going to have thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people dropping dead, man. You know, and then you're going to have the individuals that are going to be beheaded because you didn't want to get in line with the New World Order. All right. But it says, but it shall not come nigh thee. And that's for the ones that dwell in the secret place of the Most High, which is the scriptures, you know, the elect, the 144,000, the elect. All right. They about to do this thing. All right. The Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked rules the earth today, man. Who they call the devil and Satan. All right. The serpent, the so-called white man, he rules the earth, and he's ruling it with destruction, chaos. He's bringing the chaos, man. All right, they have something called order out of chaos. And they showed you a little bit of that during the first scamdemic, where they brought chaos. And this is how the elite work. The global elite, the top rich bankers, the ones that own all the money, all the oil, everything. They have secret councils. They all get together in meetings, and they think about a new chaotic event, you know, some chaos that they can bring to society, so they can then establish unrighteous decrees and order. All right. And they even show you that on the Simpsons episode, you know, where they had all the elite talking about what they should bring to the population, you know. So that's part of the plans. And we know this is all, ultimately, this is all part of Bible prophecy. All right. It says, Psalms 91:8, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. All right. So, and that's another thing. We're going to have to live through this, man. As the scriptures say, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You got these wacky tacky Christians saying that they saved. Little do you know that you're going to have to go through this tribulation, man. You know, they try to tell you about a rapture. Oh, you get beamed up first, and then you got 7 years tribulation. Now that's all bullshit, man. Everybody going to feel this pain, man. And if you're not of the elect, you are not going to make it. Whoever has not been predestined from the foundation of the earth, because this thing is about predestination. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai chose the elect vessels from the foundation of the earth, before the earth was created. Whoever the elect is, you were created to be the elect. There's nothing you can do to not be the elect. And you're going to be saved out of this time. But in that, you're still going to have to go through it. All right, the elect is still going to have to go through Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to be a time like never before. We're going to have to go through this time. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. You're going to have to see this destruction, man. Daniel 12:1, it says, at that time shall Michael stand up. And Michael is an archangel of war. So it's going to get so bad that the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, is going to have to send Michael, the archangel, on this earth in this time of trouble. I mean, there's going to be no more food left. You know, people are going to be killing each other for a bottle of water. And then you're going to have different, pestilence. You know, a lot of wicked acts are going to be taking place. Iniquity upon iniquity. All right. You're going to have a draft. They're going to be sending people off to war. Going to be at war with Russia, Ukraine, you know, Russia and Ukraine. America's going to be in the mix. You know, and ultimately, America's just going to be wiped off of the map by way of the ICBMs, man. So the total population of America, which is like 300, 400 million or something like that. You could look it up. Look up the population of America. That whole population is going to be wiped off of the face of the earth. Aside from the elect of the nation of Israel. The elect is going to be saved out of it. But everybody else is going to be utterly destroyed here, man. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, the time of Jacob's trouble, where they really gonna start bringing down the numbers of people, man. See, people thought that the C-19, you thought the first scamdemic was bad. Wait till you see what they really about to do, man. They really about to see it. You know, you might have saw videos of people dropping dead. You might have saw different news articles, and now you about to see it with your own eyes, man. You gonna go out one day, you're gonna see dead bodies, man. It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So there is going to be a time of major deliverance as well. All right. But a lot of people going to die. There's going to be more people that's going to die than that's going to be saved. I mean, let's grab that. In Esdras. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter. So this is repetitive. This message right here that we are about to hear is repetitive, and this is very key information. It says that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved, like as a wave is greater than a drop. So many more people are going to die than of them which are going to be saved, compared to like a wave versus a drop. So if you see a big old tidal wave, that's how much people going to die. Compared to a drop, that's how much people going to be saved. All right. And the ones that are going to be saved, that drop, are still going to have to go through this time of tribulation. You're going to see it, man. You're going to see it with your own eyes, man. So this is why we are in a very sober mindset. Be sober, be vigilant. You know, we're very serious, man. We're, you know, stern. Now it's not the time to be living in mirth and folly and bullshit. They about to come down with this thing, man. Now is the time to be sober, be vigilant. You know, be sober-minded. Be serious, man. You know, don't wait until it's too late to be serious about this thing, man. You know, next thing you know, you wake up, you've been bullshitting all this time. You wake up tomorrow and there's dead bodies everywhere. Now you think it's time to get serious. Nah, man, just understand you probably next. You probably the next dead body that's gonna fall if you've been bullshitting. You know, you ain't been doing nothing. You know, guys, lukewarm, ice cold. I ain't done a video in months. You know, ain't sharing no videos, ain't doing nothing for the ministry, man. So guess what? The Lord got your ass in a trick bag. He gonna get you when you least expect it, man. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. So they coming up with plans, and they got Revelation 12 and 12. The devil coming down with great wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. So that burning wrath, that anger of Esau, Edom, the devil is burning, and he's ready to let loose all that demonic devil-like spirit, man. And he coming for Jake. He coming for you Israelites first, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Right, they're going to cast brothers, sisters into prison. They might separate you from your children. You know, take your family away. They're going to, you know, torture you. And really, that's for the 2/3, man. The 2/3 of our people, they ain't going to have no protection. Majority of our people, you ain't going to have the Lord. But the brothers and sisters of the faith, you're going to have the Lord on your side. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So that these devils, they're going to be like madmen. Okay, they're going to have a demonic spirit on them, that ancient devil spirit that they have inside of them. The Lord's going to activate it. All right, and these damn Edomites. And they ain't going to spare none. The slogan of the New World Order is show no mercy. So when they come down with this New World Order fully, they're not going to show any mercy. It's going to be blood in the streets. They're just going to start gunning people down, casting you into prison, chopping heads off. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They're going to take away your goods. They're going to cast you out of your homes. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O you my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. All right. So we coming into that time, man. All right. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We at the end of this thing, man. All right. So, you know, the agenda is here, man. You know, the bringing down the numbers is here, and it's gonna continue. Some crazy shit's gonna go down. Some, you know, be on the lookout. Natural disasters, chaos, earthquakes, you know, a scamdemic, whatever it may be. They gonna bring something that's gonna put fear in you people again, man. All right, so with that, Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Lord Yahweh to me, I was shy. Continue to fight. Share, like, comment. Till next time I say shalom.